Hey everyone, it's Alderius, and today I'll be doing the Chilling Perfume Bottle Run Day 3, DLC Edition. Let's go. So, last time we beat the 15 Remembrance bosses in the base game with the Chilling Perfume Bottle, or I should say we finished the 15 Remembrance bosses, sorry. So there are the 11 in the DLC, including Bale, of course. And that's all that's left. I should be able to do it today unless something goes horribly wrong on the last boss. But I think we'll be fine. Most of the bosses will actually be fairly easy, I think. Since a lot of them are big, so the dash attack build will do a lot of work. Hitting them with like 20 hitboxes per attack, it's going to be pretty insane, actually. But there are other ones that definitely will suck as well. We'll see. Last time off stream, I ran around and grabbed all the bases because we killed Jory and Ancient Dragon Man. I was able to do that with both Midra and Bale. So literally, I can boss rush the first 10 bosses in this DLC. So we'll start with Divine Beast and work our way from there. Funnily enough, this is going to be one of the harder ones because he is big, but he's also really annoying in lightning phase, so hopefully I can stay aggressive and deal with that. Terra Magica, I'll be using that on Gaius at the start, but honestly, I don't know if I could use it anywhere else. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. That register as a grab? Okay. Yeah. It's kind of crazy. Guess we'll have to heal him. Good old Shadow of the Erdtree hitboxes, am I right? Where is the foot stomp? Is he not doing that? Weird. He's doing unexpected things. He didn't foot stomp at all. Okay. I mean, that's cool, I guess. Oh my god, just died. Just died, buddy. There we go, holy cow. Okay, he was really annoying. That was really bad RNG. The other bosses should be a lot better. We're getting the bad RNG out of the way early. Well, I guess except Rolana. We'll talk about that. Rolana is one of the few bosses, may as well do it right now as well. She's one of the few bosses where I can't really dash attack. So, she just attacks too often. The only time you could really dash attack safely is after her Twin Moon. So, this fight I'm actually going to replace Lacerating with retaliatory for dodge attacks, and then we'll just grind it out. So it's gonna be a little slow, but that's fine. We just grind it out and be okay with that. I guess I'll go endurance for the rest of the build as well, since the dash attacks are gonna be kind of or not FP, stamina hungry. So we should prepare for that. Even during that Divine Beast fight, I ran out of stamina a bunch. Alright, we gotta grind her down. Good, good, good. Okay. So I got one dash attack off. That's pretty cool. Let's heal for safety. Doing this again? Okay. I could punish here, but I'll just heal for safety. I'm fine with turtling the fight out. Okay, she snatched me out of the roll there. I'll turtle as long as I need to. As long as I need to. Fine by me. Nice. I don't know why that's snagging me. That's not supposed to snag me. GG. Oof. Okay. Maybe we should just get the bad bosses out of the way by doing Metter and Gaius next. Usually I do Gaius first. Let's just do Metter first this time. Metter is weird, but I should be able to dash attack, so shouldn't be that bad. Back to the dash attack build. We do have to kill the NPC though, I think. Right? We didn't do that last time? Yeah, the NPC in the basement, but that should be fine.
twice as star dressed to show on the contrary. Now, may you. Or is he? If the conceit is then the answer.
Better is gonna be weird, depending on my RNG. It doesn't matter if she summons ads because I can just blood run them instantly, but there's other things she could do that are pretty bad. Hey Scar, how you doing? So hopefully we don't get completely screwed. But we'll see. I'll probably do... I'll do Metter, then I'll do Gaius, and then I think I'll do Bale. Get Bale out of the way. Metter, Gaius, and Bale, that sounds pretty good. We got all the annoying bosses out of the way. Quick. So I'll full consume for this NPC and then I'll just warp back and go down the ladder again. It's just min-max to do that. Ooh, snagged. Chud. Of course, she has freaking hyper armor. Well, I have perfume, but it. Oh, now you're hyper aggro. Okay. I love NPC battles in Shadow the Archer. They're not like the worst thing ever or anything. Hyper armor, woo! Whoever designed that needs to get shot. Woo. In Minecraft, of course. Holy cow. Yo! That was crazy damage, okay. I did not expect that. Okay, we'll try that again, I suppose. Why did she do so much damage to me? Wild. Well, we'll go down and try again. That's probably going to be the NPC battle later as well. No, I'm not looking forward to that. I am not looking forward to that. Okay. You need to go away. Hey, Rolling Sparks in the play? Kind of. Because you're just standing there getting freaking murdered by it. Okay. I almost want to restart just to kill her without dying. Reload my save. But nah. There's gonna be a lot of death later with Promised Consort. I should let this bleed proc go and heal it up, actually. Come on, bleed me. No, okay, I'm just gonna kill you though. Holy cow, dude. That was way too much effort. Metter is gonna be easier than that, I'll tell you that much. Okay, let's go down again and kill Metter. Now, if Metter gives me good RNG, she'll die in like 1 minute. But that's probably not what's gonna happen. I'm gonna have to survive some ultimates and do stuff like that. So we're prepared for the worst. Hopefully it goes well. And ironically enough, Gaius is normally annoying, but he should die pretty quick too because his elongated hitbox. So that'll be interesting for sure. Okay, good RNG. Let's go. Give me like the body slam or the triple slam, and then I can hit her pretty good. I don't know why she shot up in the air. That's kind of weird. Oh, I got hit by something. A phantom hitbox. So it begins. Yep, I'm just gonna keep healing until I can heal. I'm just gonna keep on healing. Yep. Good old Metter, dude. Oh yeah, I should have mentioned this as well, but all of the DLC bosses are not resistant to magic any more than like regular enemies. Nobody's like giga resistant, so that's very fortunate. The max is 40. Most of them are 40. Oh my goodness, we staggered her. That is funny, dude. Holy cow. Well, GG, we win. Right here, just gotta hit her. We actually staggered Metter. That's funny. Heck yeah. At the best possible time, too, the transition. Confirm the NPC battle is worse than the boss fight. Shadow of the Erd Tree, dude. Holy cow. Of course. But yeah, most of the bosses are 40% magic res, which is pretty standard. Some are 20, and then nobody is above 40, so very good damage type in the DLC, for sure. Alright, Gaius. The possible only time we use Terra Magica in this run. Whew, sorry. Okay. Come right here, cast it. Boom. Now I hope for good RNG here, because this can fail, technically. Alright, here we go, we're good. Alright, good. Staggered. GG, no damage. 30-second boss fight. I even had the wrong talisman on. Kick. Okay, well that's an example of Abyss RNG. If absolutely everything goes right, they die in 30 seconds. Kick W, dude. Okay. Bail time. Bale is hilarious with the perfume bottles because you pretty much give him the runaround and he dies. So let's see if I can pull that off this time. I think I'll still save my flask for phase 2. It might be throwing, but whatever. Oh my goodness, the opening hit me, dude. That's such bad RNG, actually. Yeah. Okay, everything that is dependent on RNG has already gone wrong. But we're still fine. Look at the damage. Look at the freaking damage, dude. Okay. Oh, got hit by the Phantom Breath. Face transforming. No golden vow. Ooh, frostbite proc. Alright, he's doing the ult. GG. Easy breezy. Okay, who's next? I guess we'll do Midra next. Midra is on the verge of being able to be dash attacked and not. So I'll just go in with the dash attack stuff and hope for the best. Actually, I might be able to Terra Magica this fight too, and I'll explain that in a second. I might be able to Terra Magica. Because right where he's standing, I might be able to pre-pop that. Let's see. So we do this first, then Golden Vow. Then come over here, Terra Magica, and I think this will work, but I'm not 100%. No, oh yeah, it is. It does work. Okay. Yeah, I think he's a little too thin to be dash attacked, but yeah. Did I interrupt his face transition? The frick? I did. What's happening? What happened to the big boom, dude? I think the frostbite interrupted it. Pretty based. Oh, he's doing this. I think we're fine though. Dude, there's no like fire. That's funny. I didn't even know you could do that. I mean, when you bug him out, I guess that's a free win. I think he was going like in the animation of doing the bomb, and the frostbite tick like happened, and then he got stuck on the ground. He's never phased like properly. That's so weird. The frick. Okay, well, we take those. Who's next? Sunflower, I guess? Yeah. Guess so. We will say Flash for phase 2. Just in case phase 1's like weird, because sometimes it is. Come on, Sunflower, don't be a freaking chud. Alright. There we go. We can't crit him to do more damage to his second phase, so that's dope. I mean, I could use the dagger, but perfume bottle only. Nice try, buddy. Oh, golly. Camera. Everyone loves this boss. Are we doing this again? What the frick? He's on the edge of the room. I'm actually gonna move him away from there. I don't know why he went so far away. He's being an annoying chud right now. Holy cow. That was such an awful Sunflower RNG. Crazy. Just die, you freaking chud. Alright, he's gonna ult now. I hate this boss. But that's a dead horse, so like, I don't think a lot of people really like this guy. Although he's not like super bad. My goodness, dude. Okay, no more lock on. No more lock on. Man, that was annoying. Holy cow. Can't wait till I come back with a fire perfume bottle one day, like a year from now, and then murder him instantly, because he has no fire us. That's gonna be real fun. More endurance, I guess. Who's the left, actually? Oh, yeah, I always forget Putrescent. Let's see Putrescent right now. Putrescent should be pretty easy. So, hopefully nothing crazy happens. After that, we got, yeah, Mesmer, Ramana, and then final boss, and that's it. Dang, we, murdered this DLC. Of course, final boss is going to be annoying, and so is the NPC battle, but... cross that bridge when we get there. That's irrelevant. So much for staggering. He is not transitioning. That's honestly fine. Because I will kill him if he doesn't. Okay, there we go, okay. Did not know you could jump that. I just tested that right now in real time. Crazy. Doing his fire again. Can I just run at him? Doing this. GG. Easy P. Oh, I had the wrong thing on again. Kick. That's funny. Mesmer time, alrighty. Good old Mesmer. I'm starting to believe that these perfume bottles are not only, like, not mid, they're actually good. Anyone who says otherwise is, like, kind of tripping, honestly. Actually, wait, no, I can do this in a better order. I can actually do this way better, I think. By doing this first, then I can actually immediately chug, I think, at the start of the fight. Yep. Just gonna do this combo over and over again. Okay. There. I'll just phase him. Holy delayed hitbox. Batman. I'm hit by that. Okay, that's what heals are for. He has done this same combo like 12 times already. And it sucks too. Yep, I'll just keep healing. Fine by me, buddy. Okay. That was terrible Mesmer RNG. Except he didn't do his ult. His like pseudo ult where he summons like the two snakes, but everything else is pretty bad. But he has no chance of killing me because once you know how to dodge Mesmer, he has a ton of openings to heal, so he can really like never kill you. As long as you don't die to the ultimate that he never used, so super easy. Ramana and then final boss. Oh boy. Put on the correct stuff. So Ramana is really weirdly shaped. That means the dash attack generally will work. If the boss has a strange shape, you're good to go with this weapon. Yep, that's really good damage. Really good damage. Yeah, all right out? Yeah, okay. Alright, no damage on Ramana. Random, just no damage attempt. That's what's up, I guess. Heck yeah, no hit. Let's do it, dudes. Heck yeah. Alright. We just got Promise Consort left. Holy cow, we're blitzing through this. But he's obviously the hardest one by far, so it's probably going to take a few attempts. He's really weird as well because there are times you can dash attack him, but most of the time you cannot. So I don't know what to run, to be honest. Should I run both talismans? It's probably a waste, huh? I'd probably run the lacerating cross, not the lacerating, the retaliatory one, and keep the Dragon Crest Great Shield Talisman on, or even put on the Holy Braid, or I should say Golden Braid to reduce holy damage taken. So this is probably what I'm going to run for that. However, there is still the NPC battle, so we'll hold on that for now. I think for the NPCs, I'll just have to spam Rolling Sparks and hope for the best. But we'll see. Come on now, Horned Warrior. Come on. We'll kill the Divine Beast Warrior up the stairs, and then I don't think we gotta kill... Oh yeah, the birds too, but then we don't have to kill anything after that. Then it's NPC battle, Promise Consort, and then we're done. I one-shot Promise Consort somehow, and the NPC battle, which is like nearly impossible, then I'm just gonna call this a Deathless run, even though I died at an NPC before. I'll still call it Deathless. Screw it, dude. Screw it. There's a chance I die to this Divine Beast Warrior, though, as well. It's kind of a freaking shot. Yeah, Perfume's not good against him. Did I get a dash attack him? No, not really. Feast your eyes on one of the spammiest enemies in this game. Woo. Oh my goodness. Holy cow. Annoying freaking Chad. Oh, he ran into that kick. Okay. Let's get our DRs up right now for this hallway. Here we go. Okay. Whoever designed this freaking hallway here, you're a freaking idiot. Ugh. This hallway that nobody likes. Ugh. Oh, then perfect RNG going up the top, dude. It makes no sense. No sense at all, that section. You just zigzag and hope for the best. My goodness, that's gonna suck so bad to do that at level 1. One day, when I do a level 1 run of this game. I'll probably pull out like a bow and snipe them or something. Okay. We gotta kill a couple birds up here, and then it's mostly running until the end. You might be able to run past the birds, but they'll probably just snipe you with their ultimate that tracks you infinitely, so... Not really wise to do that. There we go. We're Gucci. I almost want to respec for the NPC battle again, but I'm not going to. Honestly. I can also use, I think it's charged attacks, and they'll run into the perfume. So I could do that as well. Alright. Don't need to fight that Divine Beast or you can just run past him. Okay, well I can just save and quit to reset him, and then we're good. Okay, NPC battle sucks. Perfume bottles are not amazing at dealing with NPCs, but you can abuse the fact that they don't know how to deal with the hitboxes, so they roll immediately before the hitboxes come out, but like right when you attack. So they often get snagged in their roll, and they take big damage, so that's going to be the foundation of this strategy for killing them. We'll see how effective it is. We're going to have to 2v1 Dane and Letta, because there's no way I can kill Dane early. It's just not possible with this.
The Erd Tree was leading you all along, so that you might ascend to lordship. Why come to these lands to begin with? I suppose it must be what His Eminence, or perhaps the Erd Tree, desired all along. A clashing of the favored lords, such that one would prevail. So be it.
Yeah, we gotta let her yep.
If you insist upon facing Mikula the Kind, then I will run you through whoever you might be. Don't tarry now.
Okay. It should just be Letta and Dane if I did the NPC stuff from day 2 correctly, which I hope I did. I'm 99% sure I did.
Don't you dare approach Mikula the Kind. Needle Knight Letta and Dryleaf Dane will never...
I could try to slug on him. Nah, that ain't gonna work. A spammer, aren't you, Dan? Alright, he doesn't have his flask anymore. He's gonna be the primary target.
I'm sorry for speaking to you as a compatriot when we stood before...
He's gonna heal here, unfortunately. Because freaking Letta's being a chud. Oh yeah, Letta has hyper armor on all of her attacks, by the way, because the developers don't know how to design NPC battles anymore. I guess they forgot from Dark Souls. So that's something else you gotta contend with. Holy cow, camera.
By way of apology, I will reveal the marrow of my sword. Its needles that will stitch you into death.
Okay, Dane's almost dead. One more hit and then Dane's down. Okay. There we go. 1v1 time. I think she has 2 flasks, so I never actually keep track. Alright, she's out, she's out. Alright, GG.
Make the world.
So, just promise consort time. That is gonna be rough. That's gonna be really rough. But we'll make it work. So he's going to be really tough. What I'm going to do with him is equip the roll attack talisman and the holy, or the golden braid. I don't know why I always call it the holy braid. It's the golden braid. So I have a defensive option, and I still have my 3 damage talismans. Dash attacks, like I said, are possible. They're going to be possible after meteors and after he does the... like ground thing. I don't know what to call it, but when he pulls the earth out of the ground, and it looks like you could jump it, but you get hit half the time. That attack. Those are the 2 times you could use a dash attack, I'm fairly sure, but every other time, not enough. It's too long. So we'll just do a roll attack instead, which automatically means I'm going to be way slower to kill him than all these other bosses, but that's just how it is. He's just that designed. Every kill attempt will take longer than the other bosses, for sure. Actually, we can dash tag him here too, I think. Yeah. Immediate meteors, okay. That's pretty dope, actually. Heck yeah. You know what? Maybe Lion's Claw too. Maybe Lion's Claw as well would work. I can't punish this anymore because the weapon's too slow. Oh, he did his follow-up. Chud. Okay. I rolled that. It didn't register for some reason. Weird. Oh, he's mogging. Good. Can I hit him here? It's so risky to do that. Okay. Well, I physicked early. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not good. He didn't use his opening. That's a little strange. Okay, well that's in the pipeline for later. I think he's queued it up. Okay, I rolled that. I know that moves in queue. He's gonna use it at some point. No? Is he just not? Okay. I mean, sure, I guess. That's fine. Alright, meteors, cool. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he just never used it. That's crazy. Alright. Use it now? No. I think I'm dead here, unironically. Maybe not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, GG. Yeah, I'm calling that Deathless. On the YouTube videos, I'm gonna call that a Deathless run. 100,000,000%, dude. Deathless asterisk. Because dumb NPC garbage does not count, so. Nice Deathless run there, for sure. Might be fake news, but YouTube algorithm don't care. Easy peasy. Heck yeah. So, let's go over the run, I guess. I'm surprised. I'm just in shock that I actually haven't got a Deathless with the freaking perfume bottles. That is absolutely mental. So, chilling perfume bottle. There are 5 perfume bottles in the game. This is one of the weaker ones, actually. if you know how to build it, it's one of the better ones because of the frost effect. But if you don't know how to build it, it's just like not good at all because the frost buildup, it says 60 there. It's less than that. It has something to do with like the hitboxes, but you pretty much need to hit with multiple hitboxes to proc frost effectively. But we'll talk about that when we get more into the build. But yeah, overall, this weapon, along with all the other perfume bottles, are really fun to play with. I would highly recommend, for sure. Really good weapons. This one in particular has magic damage purely. It has a strength requirement of 3, Omega lol. I don't even think you can get below 10 or like an 8 or something. So I don't know why that's a thing. 13 dex, 13 int, C dex and int scaling. I believe the int scaling's more actually, but I have to double check that. But essentially, also terrible stance damage per hitbox. We'll get to that in a second as well. The gimmick of this weapon is, first of all, there's cool particle effects everywhere, right? But also every input has multiple hitboxes. Also, as the icon implies, it is a paired weapon, so you can two-hand it and then you equip a copy in the offhand automatically. But yeah, multiple hitboxes per attack. Very interesting. They can all proc sass effects and so on. Very cool weapon. The main way you build this is dash attacks, because this is the dash attack, the heavy dash attack in particular. Boom. Look at all those hitboxes. Tons and tons of hitboxes, especially on bigger enemies. Like, you can hit the same enemy with all the hitboxes, so like all 12 plus or however many there are here, in one input. It is crazy, actually, with big enemies. You saw how I just massacred Gaius and Bale because of that. It was absolutely insane. So that's how I would build them. It's probably the only time I can think of, at least, that you would actually run a dash attack build unironically. So yeah, if you're looking for an alternative playstyle, this is definitely it for you. Most of the perfume bottles are also very easy to get. They're very early on in the DLC and they don't require killing a lot of bosses, but I decided to do this in a New Game Plus format because I wanted to kill all the base game bosses with the perfume bottle, or as many as I can. And if I didn't do that, I would have to start off, I'd have to kill Radon, kill Moog, at the very least, and then run halfway through the map to get this perfume bottle. I just want to do a New Game Plus version with it. I'll do that with all the other bottles as well. So yeah, this is totally viable in New Game, though, for sure. Like 100 million % this is viable in New Game. There's not a lot of stat investment required to be good. You just hit like 80 int, 40 dex, and then you have your 60 vigor, and then you're good to go, basically. So also, I have a Golden Vow dagger in my offhand standard. That's just what all non-faith builds should use. I have an Academy Glintstone staff here. I only cast Terra Magica twice ever, and that was a Gaius and Midra. Never again. I didn't cast anything else either. Keg W. So that was kind of pointless, but hey, it was a nice little mid-max. Rakshasa 3-piece, that's 6% more damage. Letta's armor, 15% more damage on dash attacks. I think roll attacks as well. Or no, it's 10%. Sorry, it's 10% for this armor. So very good for this build. And for my general purpose stuff, I ran Perfumer's Talisman, 20% increased damage on perfuming arts, which is every attack from the perfume bottle, so just 20% more damage. This, literally. Magic Scorpion Charm, 12% magic damage. Obviously, this does pure magic damage, so that is humongous. Lacerating Cross Tree from the Letta questline enhances dash attacks by 15%. Stacks with this 10% from the Letta's armor. Really good. Dragon Crest Great Shield Talisman, 10%. Is this 10% physical damage negation, or is it like 20% or something? I don't remember. But I might have run something else as well. I don't know. But your last slot is pretty open. You could run a defensive option, or you could run, if you really want to like hog the damage, you could run the attack power at full HP Talisman, Ritual Sword. But I decided to go for a defensive option because this was New Game Plus after all. Flask of Physique, Magic Shrouding Crash Tier, cracked tier, not crash tier, isn't Crash Bandicoot. Temporarily boost magic attacks 20%. Opaline hard tier, 15% damage negation. So that is the build. The Ash of War options for the Perfume bottles are really limited and honestly not that important. I would personally recommend a defensive one like Bloodhound Step. However, there are 2 unique Ashes of War with the Perfume bottles. There's Wall of Sparks, which is useless. I talked about that in day 1. And there's Rolling Sparks, which is somewhat useful. It's like a decent ranged option. So I decided to run with Rolling Sparks. That is also what let me kill Rykard without the Servant Hunter, so very cool. Also, those 2 can proc the status effects from this bottle and the poison one. Actually, no, the poison one you can't even change the Ash War. So just this one. You can proc the status effects from this bottle. So overall pretty good. But again, like I said, if I was mid-maxing, I would run Bloodhound Step, Quick Step. I might even run Endure, honestly, so I could get like a dash attack without having to get interrupted. But, you know, I want to demo the unique Ashes of War this run. And that's it. Essentially, Deathless run. That is crazy. Did not die a single time on any trash mobs or bosses. There was one incident with an NPC that we won't talk about. But, you know, everybody knows NPC battles suck in Shadow of the Retreat, so I'm not going to count that. Deathless run, boys. Let's go. My next run is going to be... I think I'm going to have to do the Dark Souls 2 run. So I'm deeply mortified. But it will be our first 2026 run of Dark Souls 2. So I'm kind of looking forward to it, kind of not, because Dark Souls 2 is really gross, but it has a special place in my heart, like I've talked about before. So that'll be interesting for sure. I'll be running the Santir Spear as a weapon, so what I'm probably going to do is kill Pursuer, kill Last Giant, because nobody cares about them, and then kill the Scorpion Lady, and then I can get Santir Spear. So I'll kill 3 bosses out of like the 40 whatever, and then we'll kill the rest of them throughout the run. Now my Elden Ring runs are pretty optimized at this point, but my Dark Souls runs are not, and Dark Souls 2 is probably the least optimized out of all. It's going to take me a long time to beat the game. Probably 4 days, I'm thinking. Maybe if I'm really fast, 3 days, but probably 4 or 5 days to complete that run. I'll probably start that on Sunday. We'll do like 3 hours of that before we do games with the guys, potentially, so we'll see. As for Elden Ring, I'll come back after that run, most likely. Not sure what I'm going to do yet. Might be time to do a Great Bow run, as gross as that is. The reason I don't want to do any of the ranged weapons is not because the damage sucks. I can work with that. It's because farming for ammunition is so freaking toxic, unironically. Like, farming for ammo sucks so much. And if I was going to do a ranged run, I'd do the Lion's Great Bow. And that has really expensive ammunition. That's Radon Spears. That's like 800 a pop. It is freaking insane how expensive that is. So, yeah, I don't know if I'll end up doing that. That kind of puts me off, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. If not, there are a couple melee weapons that I'm really interested in trying. It might also be time to do a caster build, finally, because I've been neglecting caster builds. So, they're just not my cup of tea usually, but also my depth of knowledge for melee weapons and ranged weapons is way better than spells. Like, I can name, like, you name a weapon, I can name the build for it, basically, but if you name a spell, I'm like, I don't know. Like, Carian Slicer, like, you do magic damage. Do you do consecutive attacks? I don't think so, because I think there's a huge accumulable penalty for Carian Slicer, but I'm not positive. So maybe we'll do a caster build. If I do that, it'll probably be Blood Flame incantations. There's like 5 in the game, and like only one's viable. KW. But I'll try all of them, and that'd be kind of cool. Roleplay as Moog, basically. But we'll see. We'll see what happens for sure. So thanks for watching, everybody. Is anyone on right now? I wonder. I don't think so, huh? Oh, Sag. Big Sag. I know Darg is going to be on later to do some more Elden Ring, so I can't wait for that. That's going to be hilarious. Too bad he doesn't have any bosses. Like, after you kill Rolana, there aren't any bosses for a while. You got to do a lot of running. So, for him, it's like bail or bust. He's just going to be running around otherwise, so... Hopefully he takes the full 2 hours to die on bail, because it's very entertaining watching him die on bail. But yeah. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. Oh, thanks, Scary. You too. See you guys on Sunday, probably, for Pain Souls 2. Oh boy, dudes. Log in, log in. Holy cow.